The Mario Kart games are some of the best Nintendo has to offer. Getting your pals to join you in a game where you can race with Mario characters can lead to some pretty fun times and great experiences, which explains the series' immense popularity. Racking up over 150 million total sales, the Mario Kart games are among some of the best-selling Nintendo games of all time. 37 million of those coming from my personal favorite, Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii is the second best-selling Wii game and was the former best-selling Mario Kart game before 8 Deluxe dethroned it. Wii is easily my favorite in the series. There's just something about Mario Kart Wii that makes it so special. Maybe it's the cast, the tracks, the game's charm, the nostalgia. Maybe it's the fact that Mario Kart Wii was the very first video game I've ever owned, which is the reason I wanted to make this video in the first place. I just wanted to go back and revisit the game that I grew up playing to see how it holds up over a decade later. What did Mario Kart Wii add to the series? What's new about it? Mario Kart 64 gave us 3D graphics, Double Dash had 2-player karts, and DS introduced online multiplayer. So, what did the Wii have? Well, there's just the pretty normal stuff, such as new items, tracks, and playable characters. Then there's the addition of 12-player racing and motorcycles. They also added Miis as playable characters, which was pretty neat. But what really stood out was the motion controls. These controls suck ass. During this era, Nintendo was priding itself in their motion controls. The Wii's whole gimmick was that the Wiimotes had them, so naturally, making Mario Kart Wii control like a real-life steering wheel was genius. In theory. Luckily, the game offered some alternatives. You could connect the nunchuck and play like that, or the GameCube controller if you had one. Shaking the remote lets you do various things in this game. If you're on a bike, shake the control a bit and you'll do a wheelie. Shake it before a jump and you'll do a trick. These give you slight speed boosts. Then there's drifting. You get two options before starting a cup, manual and automatic. With manual drifting, you have to drift yourself, however, you get a speed boost every time you do it. Automatic drifting does the drifting for you, which is easier, however you don't get any speed boosts. Overall, the controls are fine. I like that there are different ways to play, but I personally use the nunchuck because I'm not much of a fan of the tilt controls. Let's talk about the characters. 8 Deluxe had a large selection of 41 characters and most of them are filler. Wii only has 24, but they're all pretty cool in their own way. Well, I think the game didn't really need Baby Peach or Baby Daisy, but everyone else is pretty cool. The game includes the base characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and a Koopa. DS had a tiny roster, but we increased it with Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, and a few other characters from previous games, as well as adding characters never before seen in a Mario Kart. Rosalina, Dry Bowser, and Funky Kong. The Wii players really love Funky Kong. Oh yeah, and there's the two babies that I previously mentioned. Alright, now let's talk about the tracks. The tracks are excellent. You got the Wii tracks and the retro tracks. The retro tracks being from previous games and the Wii ones being completely new and unique. There's a large amount of tracks in this game, 32 total, and most are pretty fun. You got bangers such as Coconut Mall, Moo Moo Meadows, and Rainbow Road. I love the tracks this game has, but what I don't like are the items. Well, no, I like the items. You got the regular items seen in every Mario Kart, and then you got the new ones. The Mega Mushroom, the Thundercloud, and the POW Block. The Thundercloud being overhated as fuck, the Mega Mushroom being fun as fuck, and the POW Block being dog shit. It's the most useless item. It's like the Thunderbolt where it affects everybody, but you can completely avoid it by shaking your remote at the right time, making it pointless. With the exception of the POW Block, all the other items are fine, but what I don't like is how you'll be in first the whole race, and right as you're near the finish line you'll get gangbanged by everything possible, and then a blue shell to top it all off. It's kind of part of the Mario Kart Wii charm, but for the most part it's beyond infuriating, especially when you're trying to get stars to unlock certain characters, and you gotta restart the entire cup just because a blue shell fucked everything up. Well, by this point you probably got tired of playing with yourself. In that case, you can always try online. Well, fuck. Online mode may be gone, but the memories aren't. I remember playing online with my dad back in the day, and it was really fun. It's just your regular-ass Mario Kart Wii, but with online people, and it honestly worked pretty well. Nintendo is known to have some shitty online, but I remembered it working pretty decently in Wii. Despite the online servers no longer working, you can still play online if you're willing to mod your Wii. It's kinda crazy how this game still has a player base, even after over a decade. People still love this game. Battle mode, however, isn't very well liked. You got balloon battles and coin runners. In balloon battle, you gotta try to pop the other player's balloons and get points by hitting them with items. And in coin runners, you basically just get as many coins as possible before the timer runs out. Both were pretty meh battle modes, but the courses? Oh, the courses were bangers. There were a lot of them, and each one was so cool. My personal favorite was Delfino Pier because the water would rise and I'd end up drowning. Well, I think I've just about said everything I had to regarding this game. It's a game I grew up loving and still love now. It's a timeless classic I will always go back to and will always have fun playing. It has its flaws just like any other game, but I still and forever will love Mario Kart Wii.
Anyways, bye!